The air, it appears. It appears we're on the air live. Give me the good. Yeah, there we go. We are good. So we're on Wednesday. We're on Wednesday, which means we are in the middle of the week, more or less, because of course weeks are divided up into odd numbers of days. But for the most part, we are at the midweek point, and uh, I am joined by the wonderfully coiffed and the wonderfully well spoken, of course, Cass Warfox. How are you?
I'm just a simple furry farmer, yes, sir. I have no idea what's going on.
This is why I say to guess the furries.
We're all at Twitter jail.
I'll tell you to go backwards, you can't.
Well, furries are hard to guess because they have those big masks that filter out all the bad stuff.
Just figure out a way to make it like absorb, make
Yeah.
it to gas, be able to absorb into their fursuits, because then they won't be able to escape.
Well, I fire on the other hand, fire's much more efficient and
Yeah, but that would be. I don't want to see. I don't like furries, but I don't want to see them burn to death. I just want to gas them.
well, it'll save you on electricity if you light them on fire, so you don't have to use as many light bulbs.
True.
That's lit, fam.
So when you need to read a book at night, just light a furry on fire.
Oh my god.
Well, reading lamps are expensive. It accumulates. It's one of those things where it stacks up the charge and so on and so forth, and the electricity bill. And anyhow, so we are also joined by Terracin. How are you?
Good. How are you, Six?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Could be better. Could be worse. It's just one of those kind of days where it's like, eh. And we also have the unapologetic Canadian leaf girl.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I was watching a video earlier about a dog that learned how to push a snowblower.
Awesome. Well, at least he's being useful.
He's not
nothing worse. Nothing worse than a lazy dog. Speaking of lazy dogs, no, just kidding. GCV, how are you?
Hey everybody, how's everything going? Leaf, thanks for joining us today. Cass, thanks for ditching our gaming session to come join us today.
No problem, my man.
That's creepy, Cass.
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's creepy.
Leaf has informed us that she may not be staying the entire broadcast, so she would like to shill anything at this point in time. She certainly has the floor.
I tell you guys to follow me on Twitter, but I'm banned for a fucking week for saying guess the furry. So I'll be on. I don't know. I'll be hanging around on my Facebook page, I guess, the Unapologetic Canadian, or I'll be on my Discord, which I can't shill.
This is a perfect time to join Gab.
Yeah, perfect time to join Discord. My Discord, if anybody has the link, which I haven't shared out for like months, but apparently people still join anyway. So
I just showed that shit to like a couple hundred people.
I wasn't even aware you were on Discord.
I don't really. As the person I am with would say, I'm stupid and ignore my own server 90% of the time.
Yeah, that's why I got to keep that shit on lit.
He does most of that for me.
I'm on my own server quite a bit, but that's
I'm mostly in other people's servers. I hang out in Baked Alaska's server a lot. JF, I don't know if anybody knows JF, and Braving Ruin.
French Canadian fellow.
Yes, and Braving Ruin server. I'm in those three a majority of the time.
The artist formerly known as Edgy Sphinx.
Yes.
He needs to bring back his music. I used to like that little Egyptianish sort of music he used to have as Edgy Sphinx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's too bad because he's one of of course, the victims of Kraut and Tea, and that
He's such a chill dude. I mean,
Yeah.
I may not agree with all of his views, but he's relatively nice. I don't have any problems with a lot of people who are more alt-right. A lot of people think that all of them are these like evil racists, but if you actually sit down and talk to some of them, I mean, some of them are fucking assholes, but there's a lot who are pretty chill despite their views.
Yeah. It's I've found that I've had a lot of wonderful conversations from people who are, in lots of different places in the political spectrum. Moderates, centrists, libertarians, classical liberals, moderate conservatives, conservative conservatives, some who might consider and can be kind of alt-rightish. Yeah, I've had some rather interesting conversations with a lot of people from varying political backgrounds, and I think that's one of the things that makes this quote unquote community kind of an interesting anomaly in that respect. There's so much overlap as far as the in group out group sort of thing, and I've generally been impressed. I mean, it's not been perfect, of course. There's been a lot of infighting, a lot of petty spats, and all sorts of other kind of bullshit. But for the most part,
servers.
Yeah, for the most part, what we have here is actually rare. That we have the kind of rapport that we do is as widespread as it is, because normally something like this doesn't happen.
That is true.
So we seem to be linked. We seem to be have this gravitational pull to each other, largely because of our mutual opposition to the quote unquote social justice warriors, the quote unquote identity politics promoters, and authoritarians in general. And I think that's kind of cool that very different people with very different ideas are bonded by a few very key issues. And normally that doesn't happen, because normally we are divided by some tribalistic bullshit that typically typically.
I thought that he will not divide us, though. I thought that he will not divide us, though. Shia LaBeouf told me that one time.
Shia LaBeouf said a lot of things, but
didn't he get arrested for assault or something?
He got arrested for a lot of things.
He was screaming like racist shit.
I have an entire video series mocking Shia LaBeouf where I essentially sit down in front of the camera and eat hamburgers while a slideshow.
I'm like 90%, no, I'm 100% certain 4chan contributed to his like mental fucking breakdown.
What? Of course they did. They fucking destroyed his flag. Like what? Like 4 times already?
They fucking chased him out to a remote location.
And then they found that location within like 18 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Weaponized autism.
What really strikes me about Shia LaBeouf is complete disrespect for his own fans and their expression with his quote unquote art installation. He essentially gave them the platform to express themselves, but he found that, well, they're not expressing themselves in the way that he would like them to. So that's why he pitched a little fit.
At one point, there was a virtual "He Will Not Divide Us" flag, and that site within like fucking 20 minutes of them finding out was fucking hacked into, and his "He Will Not Divide Us" flag was replaced with a Pepe flag.
Oh my
Shadowlight.
god!
Shadowlight. There we go.
Oh, I was like, oh my god.
So I'm not kidding when I say this. I have an entire video series of 4 videos where I sit down and eat a hamburger while mocking.
Hello, flying downward tractor.
And they were good hamburgers too. So
He
I
became
was
so unhinged. I don't know what happened to him, but like,
I don't know
man,
what happened. He was in Transformers. That's what happened to him. Like Michael Bay took his ego and his self-esteem and just blew it up like the rest of the films.
Yeah, I think I think a bit of Michael Bay's crazy has infected the entire cast list of people who have been in these Transformers movies. They've all kind of lost their minds.
It's like the cursed movies where all the actors die in weird ways or at young ages, except every actor in the movie goes batshit crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the movie The Little Rascals, but like fucking a lot of the actors in that movie died in bizarre ways or at very young ages.
Didn't Alfalfa die?
And the original TV show, the guy who played Alfalfa, I don't think he made it to 25. I think he was actually stabbed. I think that the last time you ever see him is in a movie called It's a Wonderful Life. And that's his last performance. And then I think like maybe a year later he was dead.
Dead inside.
I think the most unluckiest, I'll say, voice actress of all time was the little girl who voiced Ducky in The Land Before Time.
Holy shit, I haven't thought of that series in so long. Land Before Time.
The girl who voiced Ducky was killed by her own father. And then he killed himself. He should have just killed himself first, honestly. He just should have just killed himself and life would have been good. But no, he went and killed a little girl for God knows what reason.
He was crazy.
I'm gonna not chalk that.
Yeah, but even crazy people have their own crazy reasons for murdering someone. They don't just say, "Oh, I'm gonna just go kill someone today." They always have this weird, bizarre reason, no matter how fucking unhinged it sounds.
I thought the whole entire point of being crazy was that, there was no reasoning to that kind of shit.
Generally, there's a reason. Realistically speaking, there's a reason why people go crazy or have like these fucking thoughts. You need to study these people for like a long time though, just to see what fucking drove them to be batshit.
So what exactly drove Trudeau to be just cucked then? I guess where's the study on that?
Probably his broken family. His mother was a whore. Whether people want to admit that or not, she was a fucking whore. And there's a conspiracy theory that he is the son of Fidel Castro. So.
Yeah, he looks a lot like him. He does. I will admit he does look a lot like him, but he still kind of looks a lot like his who's supposed to be his father.
Yeah.
My wife's son.
So anyway.
It was his father. It's my wife's boyfriend. Yeah, that's the father.
God.
So we have let's see, we have some NHL scores that we can go over really quickly because there's only 3 games going on tonight. What's that? That's it. Sounds like Tara. Are you listening to that fish radio station again?
Tara's dead.
No.
Keep on going.
Fish radio station. Anyhow, let's see. Looks like Nashville and Toronto are going into the shootout because they weren't able to solve their OT overtime. Yeah, they're going to the shootout. The Manhattan Rangers, whom we call the Manhattan Rangers because they are undeserving of the moniker of New York. That honor only goes to the New York Islanders. Play tomorrow against the Buffalo Sabres, who also are not worthy of the word the name New York because they play in Buffalo. Anyhow, the Manhattan Rangers have lost pretty badly against the Boston Bruins tonight, 6-1. Of course, there's 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the period, but I don't think they're going to score 6 straight goals against the Boston Bruins unanswered. Let's just go out on a limb and assume that Boston's going to take this one. Anyhow, we have Edmonton and the LA Kings, which are playing tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And well, I don't have a dog in that race. I don't really care. They're both not in the same division as the Dallas Stars, so I don't care. Anyhow, that was the NHL break brought to you by the next 6 minutes. And let's see. We have a number of wonderful little stories here in the good old Chaos News. We're going to start.
But by the way, I just want to say, Colleen, thank you for mentioning me in those Twitter posts. I'm sorry, Leaf. I'm not trying to trigger you on that one, but she actually did post a good amount of wholesome ones, so I don't feel like fucking killing myself every time I come on the stream, because we've had some really fucking depressing stories lately. So thank you for giving me a little bit of hope in humanity.
Oh. Well, here's some humanity here. Humanity. A Newport Richie woman accused of burglarizing home and taking a bath. Yes. A 28-year-old Newport Richie woman is accused of breaking into a home, rummaging through belongings, and then taking a bath. Because, rummaging through belongings, that's that really builds up a sweat there. Anyhow, Ashley Margaret Montero of 6550 Main Street is accused of breaking a rear window and entering the home at 8549 Pilgrim Court, Newport Richie, Monday, February 5th, around 9 p.m. Once inside, Pasco County Sheriff's deputies say Montero reportedly rifled through the homeowner's papers, including his passport, tossed his clothes onto the front lawn, and then took a bath fully clothed. Because yeah. Because if you don't want people to know that you're rummaging through somebody's belongings, you throw stuff out on the front lawn.
I made that mistake before.
Yep.
Who does that?
Somebody from Port Richey, I guess. When deputies arrived, they found Montero wrapped in a bath towel.
Wait, Montero, you killed my father? Oh, shit. I love that.
My name is Ashley Margaret Montero. You killed my father. Prepare to have me rifle through your belongings and take a bath. Anyhow, the homeowner said he does not know Montero. A neighbor said Montero and her father lived at that address years ago. Let's see. She has been charged with burglary of a residence. So she probably took something pretty strong there, and is having some weird sort of.
I know, right? First, she's going and just robbing people and throwing their shit out, and the next thing you know, she's going on Twitter and saying that furries should be burned. I mean, Jesus Christ, where does it stop?
Take a bath. He's like, you know what? The world would be better off if the furries are all gassed.
Yeah. It sounds like, her brain was doing some gymnastics there, but they're probably not as entertaining as this next fellow. Florida man pulled over for DUI, does cartwheel while telling cops about how much Chardonnay he drank.
What?
Oh, yeah. An unusual DUI arrest was made at McDonald's parking lot in Cape Coral, Florida. After police got 30-year-old Christopher Biznicki out of his truck, even he could tell where it was going. Officers said they knew him from an incident the night before when they had to take him home. He told police he had been drinking Chardonnay. Take me to jail, I beg of you. I deserve to go to jail, he said. When they asked him to do a field sobriety test, he asked if he could eat more French fries. Said, I'm not going to effing pass out, he said. He eventually agreed, but officers said he couldn't stay focused. I bet you I can do a backflip right now. He then told them to go on. After failing the test, he refused his breathalyzer. Officers found a chilled, unopened bottle of wine in his truck and placed him under arrest for DUI. They say the smell of alcohol engulfed the police car and he fell asleep as they sent him to jail. ABC7 discovered that this is his third DUI arrest in the last 3 years. Ah, goodness. Why do you keep on drinking and driving, bud? You could hurt someone, police asked him.
Yeah, we kind of went
really
through this last night, and on a serious note, just for a second, like, seriously, people, if you guys are going to drink, that's cool, whatever, have fun, call a cab, call a friend, call a family member, use fucking Uber, something. There are, like, Cass researched it, there are way too many DUI deaths.
Yep.
Yeah.
I may or may not have, like, as you can tell, recently lost someone to that kind of thing, so, just saying. This hits home for me. So, guys, call a cab.
Yeah. Hey, GTV, who's your favorite football team?
The one that kicks the ball.
Very well. Cass, who's your favorite football team?
Actually, I don't really watch a lot of football.
Terrazin, favorite football team?
And she's dead as always.
Yep. Unapologetic Leaf, do you have a favorite football team?
I don't watch football. Football's boring. I'd rather watch darts.
Okay, so you will find this next. You will all find this next story rather amusing because it appears as though a Florida fan beat up girlfriend for dissing Tom Brady.
Wait, didn't he already have his like house broken into? Weren't we talking about that last night?
No, that was Gronkowski. That would be a teammate.
Tom Brady, that uncomfortable video was put out all over the internet. That Tom Brady.
Oh, the one where the guys made like fun of his like daughter or whatever.
The what was it? Tom Brady that was got his son to kiss him on the mouth for an uncomfortable period of time.
Yeah, I think that Tom Brady. Anyhow,
yeah.
This Florida man got so mad when his girlfriend trash talked Tom Brady, he pushed her onto a bed and struck her in the mouth, according to a report Tuesday.
And Florida man's all over the news. Like, Florida man was trying to kidnap Lana Del Rey the other week.
Yeah,
it was probably Florida man that put the grenade launcher into the Goodwill donation bin.
Mm-hmm.
So
Florida man also put the chemicals in the water to make the frogs fucking gay.
Yes. Alan Tuzing, 39, was watching the Super Bowl at the couple's home in Palmetto Sunday when the woman made a provocative comments about the Patriots quarterback. The football buff allegedly flew into a fit of rage, smashed a plate of food on the floor, pushed his 39-year-old girlfriend on the bed, and held her arms down, according to the report. He had allegedly whacked her on the right side of her mouth and yelled, "I'll hit you again." His son, who witnessed the wild outburst, told cops. Tusing ran off after the attack, returned around 10:30 p.m., and was arrested on a misdemeanor domestic battery charge, according to police. It is unclear exactly how the woman dissed Tom Brady, but Tusing isn't the only Florida football fan who lashed out at his lover over the big game. Cheryl Merrill, 60 of Point Verde Beach, was busted for throwing a wooden shelf at her boyfriend during an argument about who would win the Super Bowl on Sunday. Holy shit.
Football fans are fucking retarded.
She really hulked out there.
Philly, goddamn Leaf. Like, did you not see Gutenberg's? He shared a video on.
Philly was on fucking fire. Okay?
Yeah.
It was on fire.
Yeah.
And Philly won.
They won. That was the funny part. is that they won and they still
They're
burned their city
looting,
down.
breaking street lights or traffic lights. There was an awning too that they fucking broke. Like, those are fucking
I heard
retarded.
about that.
How do you do that? There was another dude who tried to, like, I don't know, jump off something into a crowd, tried to crowd surf, I guess, and nobody caught him.
Ouch.
Like, what? I saw all the videos. I was like, there's people looting. They were like, this is all free now or something like that. They looted Macy's.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are retarded. Like,
And there was a
retarded.
dude that ate poo.
Yes,
yeah, someone ate horse shit. I saw that.
Yep.
And then there was Gutenberg's video of like the 6 or 8 people that like got together and flipped that car at no reason.
They
Yep.
were flipping like cement planters too. I was like, what are you doing? Why are
Well-
you destroying your own city? You won. This
Well-
doesn't make any sense. Like,
Well-
okay, when Canada, there was a riot in Canada before over our hockey team losing the Stanley Cup.
That actually happened twice.
Yes.
The same
Like,
team.
like, don't fucking riot. That's retarded. But at least it's more understandable when people are rioting over a loss than rioting over a win.
Mm-hmm.
It makes more
this
sense.
the
Don't riot,
Canucks.
though. It's still
Canucks
fucking
fans
retarded.
did that in '94 when they lost to the Rangers, and they did it again in 2011 when they lost to the Bruins.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy.
Shit, by the way-
I don't know.
Now,
I think-
according to police, she was extremely intoxicated. This is the woman that was throwing the wooden shelf.
I question how big this wooden shelf was.
Yeah, it must not have been that big. Either that or it wasn't just alcohol she was on. Anyway, there's a picture of the lovely gentleman that I guess it's bros before hoes, I guess.
By the way,
So
Cass,
he's sticking up for his man Tom
what?
Brady.
Cass, can you drop the link for Scoobie and Six's Discord and the Chaos Stream Discord in the chat, please, in the YouTube chat? People are asking.
So I don't know if you guys know this.
What
but
were
there-
you talking about? I have no idea.
I'm gonna hurt you later. Anyway, yes, Leaf.
Are you talking about the Chaos
I don't know
120
if you guys
streams?
heard, but there have been over 300 child soldiers that were released in South Sudan.
Oh,
Oh, it was
Wow.
updated. As many as 700 child soldiers may be freed in the coming weeks. More than 300 child soldiers were released Wednesday by armed groups in South Sudan, the second largest such release since civil war began 5 years ago. The laying down of the gun ceremony for 87 girls and 224 boys was the first step in a process that should see at least 700 child soldiers freed in the coming weeks, the United Nations said. Putting down weapons and rejoining normal life is just the beginning of the journey, said the head of UN mission in South Sudan, David Shear. More than 19,000 children are thought to have been recruited by all sides since the civil war broke out in 2013. The UN has released almost 2,000. More than 10% of them have been under the age of 13. Human rights groups say child recruitment continues even as South Sudan's government says it has committed to ending the practice. The continued recruitment and use of children by the military and opposing armed groups points to the utter impunity. I can't even say words. Sorry. Anyway, it just goes on to talk about how they're released. There was a 17-year-old who was abducted and forced to fight. He attended the ceremony. He only gave his first name, which is Christopher, and he said that the group that abducted him and forced him to fight told him to kill his own mother. He was seized
Really?
from his home by the opposition soldiers at the age of 10. During a period of localized fighting, he said his mother came into the bush to plead with his commanders to set him free. When she came, they told me to shoot her or I'd be killed instead. So I had no option. I just asked God to forgive me. But he never shot a gun. And when he pulled the trigger, it jammed. His mother escaped. Jesus Christ. Talk about fucking
Ow!
luck.
It's
And
luck
now
and it's still
freed.
horrifying.
Now freed, Christopher says his family has forgiven him. The released children will be reunited with their families, and given 3 months worth of food, assistance, and psychosocial support, along with the opportunity to go to school. Well, these kids are fucking more or less fucked for life.
That seems to be a theme on the show the past couple of days of just kids being put in like awful situations, and when I say awful, not just like oh man awful, but like abhorrent. They're fucked. They're fucked up.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was told to kill his mom when he was 10, and he was gonna do it.
Yeah, some adults are shitty, and they really have no business being around kids or guiding kids or anything like that.
At least the gun jammed, and fucking by some stroke of luck, his mom escaped.
Yeah. Well,
so if your own child tried to kill you, case hypothetical, if you guys had children and they pointed a gun to your head and tried to kill you, you survive somehow, would you forgive the child, or would you hold some type of resentment towards your own kid?
Well, let me ask. Cass,
I would be pissed at the asshole that put the weapon in my child's hand.
No, Cass, I gotta know. Would you try to kill me?
Why would I try to kill you?
Well, we're talking about the hypothetical if your child tries to kill you. So, would you kill me?
Unless you're trying to kill me, then no, I wouldn't.
Wow, that joke went right over his head.
Well, I guess he's catching Burnside's disease.
Yes, it's fine.
Speaking of Burnside, where the hell are you, man?
Yeah, he's not coming back. But no, I mean,
Okay, wait. No, actually, just what is
no,
going on?
Voice of Burnside. He's AWOL.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's playing StarCraft or some shit or jerking off. We don't really know.
He's on his way to work. He's not at work yet.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a valid excuse. Last night it was, I'm playing my StarCrafts. It's like, no, I don't believe you. I don't believe you for 1 second.
Oh, my StarCraft. I got them beat the South Koreans at their own game.
I love you, but guess the furries.
Send a Zerg rush towards Kim
Jong-un.
Anyhow,
Spook Kyle. I mean, don't miss me with that great supremacy shit.
Oh, here's a lovely story. Oh gosh, Sarasota, Florida. A Sarasota man was stunned to find an Amazon delivery man wandering through his home. To make matters worse, it happened again the next day. Michael Lentini
were they using that Amazon shit where it gave them access to your fucking house to drop off packages?
Maybe. Let's see. Michael Lentini has not signed up for the Amazon Key service, which securely delivers packages right into your home. On Saturday afternoon, Lentini was waiting for a package to be delivered. Typically, boxes are just left out front, but that day he got a special unexpected delivery.
Every time you say unexpected delivery and delivering a pack, I really want to make a Pornhub joke. Sorry.
Very well. I looked at this. I looked this way because I heard the elevator door open. I thought somebody that I know, he recalled. Nope, it was an Amazon delivery man who wandered through his house and wound up in his master bedroom because I don't know. And I instantly froze because it's something that you can't understand until it happens to you, said Lentini. The delivery man off the package and left. Okay, surveillance video shows he had spent a few minutes inside the home. Lentini is worried that the delivery man had the ability to steal something. Lentini called Amazon and was notified that it would never happen again. They were astounded that it happened. They got some supervisor on the phone. They said this is going to the highest levels right now, Lentini recalled. Oh, I should hope so. Sure enough, it happened again the very next day. Lentini is losing faith in Amazon. I feel unsecure knowing that Amazon has a bigger problem than one driver, he said. An Amazon official told News Channel 8 the delivery man got confused with the layout of the modern house. Lentini disputes that.
No, how do you get confused? What? Sorry, that's just the dumbest thing I've heard in a while.
Yeah. Oh, it gets dumber. The home.
God.
Yeah, the home does not say apartment B. The home does not say apartment B, not unit C on the front door right when you walk in. It says number 15. So there's no illusions that there's any apartments in this place, he said Lenteni. In a statement, Amazon said, "We are working directly with the customer to investigate and will be addressing any findings with the delivery personnel. The company will send a representative to Lenteni's home to do a site visit and ensure this will never happen again. Lenteni is considering just using UPS and FedEx from now on. Probably a good idea."
Yeah.
What? On the occasion of this birthday's left testicle? What did you just say? On the occasion of the birthday of this left testicle, it will be we'll be examining our delivery protocols. Anyhow, here is a video of this Amazon individual Amazoning in the side chat for you to enjoy. There you go. And let's see. Ooh, sexy. This one's very sexy. Very sexy. Police. Florida woman had MDMA stuffed into her sports bra. That's hot. A woman in the Florida Keys. What's that?
Oh, I said, God damn it, Cass.
A woman in the Florida Keys tried to hide Molly inside her sports bra, but was busted. No pun intended, authorities said. Irene Rodriguez, 32.
That was a really bad pun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irene Rodriguez, 32, was arrested January 31st after the Monroe County Sheriff's Office allegedly found in her possession 2.5 grams of MDMA, commonly known as Molly. Reported this news. I'm not going to say that. Reported Sunday. Authorities also found 2 MDMA-laced cigarettes, a partially smoked cigar with white residue, and a $10 bill with white residue, according to the arrest report. Rodriguez admitted the illegal items were hers, deputies said. She was arrested for felony drug possession, possession of drug paraphernalia, and providing law enforcement with a false name. Lower Keys deputies went to Sugarloaf Lodge as part of an ongoing hit-and-run investigation with no serious injuries. And this bastard of a site is playing something really loud in my ears, and I'm really pissed off. And I don't give a shit if we've selected for you. This is the... Oh, you son of a bitch. How do I stop this? Go away. No. I hate you.
Don't worry, Dad.
Thank you. Gosh, it's over. I hate when that damn thing does that.
Why don't you have ad blocker? That's what I want to know.
So I'm a lazy bastard.
Yes, you really are.
Anyhow, as I was saying, Lower Keys deputies went to the Sugarloaf Lodge as part of an ongoing hit-and-run investigation with no serious injuries, where they found Rodriguez, who matched the description of a woman from that case. When she was asked to show identification, Rodriguez told authorities she did not have any and said her name was Sarah Bucheri. Deputy said she later gave her real name. Sarah Bucheri.
My name is Dora the Explorer. Please identify me that way.
Oh, goodness. Ooh, kitty cat.
She's so mad.
I hear an angry pussy.
Why is your cat so?
Because I won't let her use my pillow. I'm using it already.
Pissed off cat.
That's what we use the pillow.
She's gonna
Hello, you pissed off cat. Meow, meow, meow.
Will you in your sleep one of these days? Says the cat.
My own cat's trying to murder me because I won't let her use my pillow.
Well, my tabby has come to visit me, and she seems to be in a fairly good mood. And well, I don't have a pillow to fight over her with, so if I'd had a pillow here to fight over with, she might be a little bit upset that I was hogging that plush device of comfort and not sharing it with her. Anyhow, let's see. Let's see. Okay, this might actually be an uplifting story.
Oh, thank God. Patreon.com/white YouTuber.
Let's see if I'm pronouncing this correctly. A Popka. Homeless advocates and city leaders made the call, and now landlords are stepping up to help them solve a problem. Housing 129 of the most chronically homeless individuals in Central Florida by March. So far, they've housed 54 people in the last 2 months. We feel that it is our duty to step up, said David Lobsinger, the community manager of the Wellington Park Apartments. I think there's a need for quality, affordable housing. So to be able to be on the front line and to provide something special. Wellington Park, located off of it's like SR 436 in Apopka, opened 2.5 months ago, filling to capacity within 45 days. Wendover Housing Partners built the property as low-income housing. Rent is based on income thresholds. Eligibility is based on not making more than a certain amount of income, but every resident pays the same amount for a one-bedroom, two-bedroom apartment. Recently, they welcomed 2 formerly homeless individuals into their community, including Jorge Manrique, I should say. Let's see. It is a place like a sanctuary for me, Manrique said, gesturing around his 3rd-floor apartment. I have a washer and dryer. Very nice. I should say, I have a washer and dryer. Very nice. Oh, come on.
Okay, that was actually quite horrible.
Yes, the worst Borat impression. And yes, let's see. It was a hard climb for Manrique. However, after construction accidents left him unable to work for years, he served as a caregiver to his elderly mother before she eventually passed. I was very sad and depressed. I became lost, he said. Without income and feeling without purpose, Manrique found himself living on the streets. You get desperate and you don't have a place to eat, he said. I slept in my truck for 4 months, then waited for 6 weeks to have an open bed at the Coalition. The Coalition for the Homeless, Manrique moved into the United States from Venezuela at a young age, began working with a caseworker, and applied for permanent housing. As he waited, he kept himself busy working in the kitchen, helping to feed hundreds of other men, women, and children at the Coalition, plus people living on the street each night. Let's see. It goes on a little further. Let's see.
Maurice. God damn it.
It goes on a lot further, but you get the gist that they're
good stuff happened or something.
Some pretty good stuff happened.
Yeah, stuff happened. YouTube.com says dual wielded. YouTube.com/CastwareFox. Get unapologetically leave out of Twitter jail, guys. That's kind of the main point of me being here tonight.
Everybody listen to Minions of the Zoo. They're coming up after this stream, and everybody, I want you to listen to Lords of the Night.
No, I'm sorry, Leaf. Can you just? I know that we just went from like an actual series. Can you just tell these people why the fuck you're put in Twitter jail? I'm sorry, this is fucking funny.
I was put in Twitter jail for saying "guess the furries."
Is it GCV that I'm getting the feedback from? I'm gonna have to mute you. There we go. So much better.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm hearing myself in my own ears.
Yeah,
from
I'm hearing
from
the
GCV.
from you, GCV.
What? I was literally just muted.
I know, but
Okay, unmute yourself, and then I will say something, and then
it's coming again. I can hear it.
Yeah,
Gas the furry.
Yeah, that's Tara, man. So
it's
can you
both of you. It's
like
GCV and Tara. You've got the.
Oh, I just left to try and fix it.
Oh,
yeah, that was kind of yes. Can you not 6? Because I will throw you under even a bigger bus. I will flip your bus. We will flip all the buses on you.
I don't have a bus.
I will buy you a bus.
Okay, let's see. Everyday hero, Pine Hills hairstylist, collects items for those in need. At a Esta Locks and hair care salon in Orlando, named after Queen Esther in the Bible, women come to be spruced up with the expertise of Latanya Watson Woodruff. When you do it, you're just doing it because you know it's the right thing to do and have a passion for it, Latanya said. More than a year ago, she started realizing the huge need for help after what she has seen around the Pine Hill section of Orlando. Young ladies that are homeless and living in hotels are actually living in vehicles and still going to school every day, Latanya said. I saw that there are need in shelters. There are some domestic violence shelters out there where there are people who need so much help. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. My hair didn't look decent. There were things that I didn't know about taking care of myself, a lot of things, personal hygiene, and how to style your hair, Latanya recalled. She said her faith in God pushed her to make a difference with help from her friends and clients. Latanya has 2 huge rooms filled to the brim with things for those in need. Each one was donated to make a difference in someone's life. To watch those people put on the socks right there and put a jacket on, give them a sleeping bag, it's a wonderful feeling because we know we're helping them, she said. Well, good on you, Latanya. We need more people like you.
Good on you, kid. You finally made it. We taught you well.
Okay, so we have a couple of stories from a viewer of ours, Veteran Mountain Man.
Oh shit! Good job. You know, somebody actually told me about this guy. Apparently, he's like a legit veteran, legit good guy. Like, thank you for your service and all that kind of fun stuff. And if I can derail this just for a second, 6. Leaf, can you tell me how the stream with Pod went the other day?
Huh?
The veteran stream, weren't you on that?
Yeah, it was okay. There's people that didn't show up, but it was okay. I think they raised like a little over $100, if I'm remembering correctly.
But well, that's great to hear. Good. Are they still funding that project, or are they still going with that project?
Yeah, they're still fun. They need $60,000, so it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Maybe talk a little bit about that just for a second, since we're on the veterans.
I think we should let 6 go on with what he was saying. This is like something we could talk off air. No.
I was trying to shill it, but okay, whatever.
I don't
well,
have
I'll shill something really. Yeah, I'll shill something really quickly. It's another organization that also helps out with veterans. It's an organization called 22 Too Many, and I just saw a video by what is the outfit called? It's those guys, and I believe it's Olympia, Washington, and they have a YouTube channel. And the first time, Private Sector Arms is the YouTube channel, and they had these guys from 22 Too Many come in and talked to them about their organization and what they've been doing for veterans. And let me find the video itself so I can put it in the chat so they can check the stuff out for themselves. Private Sector Arms is that this is, if you know, I would have, when I worked for a gun store, my boss and I really didn't mesh, and I would have really loved somebody like this to work for instead. Let's see. Here it is, and I found it, and getting link, click, yes, copy, stupid computer. And here is the link for that. And it is currently in the regular chat, and there is that. So you can watch the video at your leisure and find out all about 22 Too Many, which is a veterans organization. GCV, hello.
Yes.
I'm here.
GCV died?
Yes, I died.
Ah, man. You die so many times, it's like you need the Contra code to keep you well
And it
stocked.
keeps respawning in the most awkward places.
Well, you know, he actually goes for those extra lives, but he ends up jumping in pits and dying.
Yep.
You never go for the extra life. That's like that's a jinx. That's a kiss of death. Because once you get those extra lives, well, if you can actually get them, well, you die. Then you die a lot, and so on and so forth. So it's cursed. Extra lives are cursed. Oh, kitty cat! Goodness,
I was gonna say, what the fuck was that?
that was an angry cat. It really does want that pillow, and it feels as though her owner is being very stingy with said pillow.
Yeah.
So you'll find this cute. 6. The other day I went home because I haven't been home really in a few days, and I went to take a lie down and brought my kitten with me, and she missed me so much she curled up on the pillow and went to sleep with me. I woke up to her facing me, eyes closed. Her paw is on my shoulder, and she's up under the covers with me.
Yep.
Cute.
She was so cute. I slowly reached for my phone to get a picture of it, but damn it, she woke up.
Yeah.
Cass,
What breed is- What?
Cass does that a lot. She was talking about you, right?
Wait, what?
Cass the fox just curled up on your shoulder, and so on and so forth. GCV. Aww. Anyhow, that Hallmark moment brought to you by the next 6 minutes. Anyhow, this is not actually a Hallmark moment. This is California being California. So let's see California being California. Michael Tubbs, the 26-year-old mayor of Stockton, California, thinks handing out $6,000 a year to low-income residents with no strings attached is the way to lift people out of poverty. Stockton is absolutely ground zero for a lot of the issues we're facing as a nation, Tubbs told CBS San Francisco. Ideally, I would like to serve 100 families for 18 months for $500 a month. Yeah. Stockton is experimenting with a welfare program called Universal Basic Income, which gives low-income residents $500 a month, no questions asked. The money is coming from a private grant. Well, of course. You're trying to get the taxpayers to pay for something like this would probably not go over so well. Anyhow, the Californian city, which
socialism.
Nope. The Californian city, which went bankrupt in 2012, surprise, surprise, has recently made strides to become more economically viable, but it's still struggling. I wonder why. Mayor Tubbs, who was endorsed by Barack Obama, took office in January 2017. He is Stockton's first black mayor and its youngest ever at age 26. I feel it is my responsibility to do all I could to begin figuring out what's the best way to make sure that folks in our community have a real economic floor, Tubbs said. The money for a Universal Basic Income project comes from a $1 million private grant from the Economic Security Project, which is co-chaired by Facebook co-founder Chris Hughes. Dorian Warren, its co-chairman, the Economic Security Project, said the program will keep track of what recipients do with the money. Oh, really? Well, good luck. And how having a universal basic income affects their self-esteem. What does it mean to say here is unconditional guaranteed income just based on you being a human being? Warren asked. Giving money to poor people in need is an excellent idea, but as we've discovered through debacles like DACA, once you hand out free stuff, you can't simply stop and expect no backlash.
Can't stop.
Yeah.
You can't stop. When I want free stuff, give me the free stuffs. All the peoples.
Free shit. Give me the free shit.
Yes, please. Please. I want all the free help. It's not like I'm going to cut myself doing an art project and then have to wait like 6 hours to How long is that again, Leaf?
Shake some stuff down from the free shit tree. Anyhow, countless psychology studies show that people get used to free stuff and then feel entitled to it. Mayor Tubbs and the city of Stockton should prepare for the uproar once they cut off the gravy train. Oh, yeah. Renowned economists like Thomas Sowell have long maintained that merely handing out free stuff will never solve the poverty crisis, and it certainly won't build self-esteem because that grows when an individual achieves something through their own merit and hard work, not through handouts. The political left's welfare state. The political left's welfare state. What's that?
Welfare state?
Welfare state.
Yeah, go on. I'm going to go on a tangent as soon as you're done reading all that shit. This really kind of burns the shit out of me.
I look forward to it. Makes poverty more comfortable while penalizing attempts to rise out of poverty, Sal wrote. Leaders of the left in many countries have promoted policies that enable the poor to be more comfortable in their poverty. Saul is an African-American Harvard graduate and retired U.S. Marine who has authored numerous economic books. He says that many Americans who live in poverty actually live fairly comfortably, and this comfort makes them complacent, especially if the government gives them free stuff without expecting them to work for it. Most Americans with incomes below the official poverty level have air conditioning, television, own a motor vehicle, and far from being hungry are more likely than other Americans to be overweight, Sal wrote. But an arbitrary definition...
Stop talking about it. Red just joined.
God damn it.
Fine, don't worry.
Oh, not much. I'm taking a break from setting up my OBS for my show tonight. And I actually found an article you might find interesting. It's about soy and men.
Yep. If you don't catch the Minion stream, then certainly go over to Red's channel and watch her stuff. She's out of the doghouse now.
I'm out of the doghouse
now, guys. But it was fun to hang out for a bit.
Alrighty.
Thanks, Lee.
Bye.
See ya, Lee.
Take it easy.
Later.
Can we just send out links now? Because I have people I can send links out to. Is that what we're doing now?
Do you want to send links to people? That's a yes or no question.
Right, so yeah.
Oh, hey, Six, I sent you the article I found in Discord DMs.
Okay. Let's see.
3 reasons to stop eating soy. Hello.
We're almost done with one article. We'll get to that in just a minute here, but not before Cass's rant. So we'll hear what he has to say after this article. Let's see. Most Americans with incomes below the official poverty level have air conditioning, television, own a motor vehicle, and far from being hungry are more likely than other Americans to be overweight, Sowell wrote. But an arbitrary definition of words and numbers gives them access to the taxpayers' money. This kind of poverty can easily become a way of life, not only for today's poor, but for their children and grandchildren. It seems proponents of this universal basic income have never heard of the adage, give a man a fish and feed him for a day, teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. Now, Cass, you promised me some ranting, some tirade. Kick some ass.
Yeah, because I have to live in this shit, so I have to deal with the shit that these fucking Californian politicians do all the time. See, the retarded shit about this is that it's already bad enough that it's hard enough as it is to get a job. Like, there's barely such thing as a job to get in California, and it's mostly because of these retarded policies these politicians throw out, and things like as well as affirmative action. You know, there's a reason why a lot of people are leaving the state as it is, aside from the burning trees and the ridiculous mudslides taking a shit ton of people, and the fact that you got freaking AIDS spreading everywhere. And so now we're going to put more socialist policies, despite the fact that's exactly what's killing the state to begin with. It's the millennial mindset, everybody. Let's fix all the world problems with bad government policies. Yeah, that's totally fucking smart.
Yep. We may have a replacement Canadian here in just a second.
Yes, Irving would like in.
Good,
Yeah.
because I just invited a replacement white person.
Well, toss
Yeah.
Irving the link. He would like
Oh,
in.
I'm not kidding. I actually invited him.
So we have a story that is actually quite topical, because this is something that we were talking about the other day on my tea time stream about soy boys. For those who are interested in listening to that stream, it's on my channel. Listen to it at your leisure. It is called Niños con Soy, because I kind of wanted to get around the YouTube algorithm.
For the
Right.
record,
Clever.
I'm not a replacement for anybody. I'm my own individual person. Okay.
Very well.
It's the
Very well.
problem.
You should
How's
say,
everyone doing?
I ain't no scab. I ain't no scab.
No, I wanted to jump in. I hope I'm not interrupting anything super important here.
Irving,
I just-
you could never interrupt anything, because you're just that awesome, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Too kind. Here I am drinking on a Wednesday night because I'm just distraught. Like the state of the world. I truly fear for the fate of people kind.
Yeah.
Has that not traveled down to the U.S.? Have you guys not heard about this bullshit?
What's that?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Oh
that.
my
Heard about
God.
what? I don't watch the news.
My fucking prime minister corrected some lady on the use of the word mankind by calling it people kind.
I saw that.
He said we prefer the term people kind, not necessarily mankind, because it's more inclusive. How the fuck can you be more inclusive than the word that literally means every single human being?
Because
Trudeau with
the
the
human
peak smugness.
Joined by an owl
At
kind.
least used humankind.
Because I did just throw out that link.
No, be fair. It's the Hugh people kind. Hugh people. Hugh people over there.
We might have a white.
And now this is a very Canadian joke. We have a province called Manitoba, but apparently Trudeau prefers to call it People-itoba.
People-itoba. Well, Irving, I may have an explanation of why Trudeau is the way Trudeau is.
Because he's a fucking Poe.
His mom dropped him.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Men. There are 3 reasons to stop eating soy. Highly controversial, soy is often touted as a protein-rich wonder food able to rescue humans from our dependence on meat and prevent heart disease. Yet for others, soy is no more than a hyped-up marketing ploy created by an industry determined to mislead gullible consumers for the almighty dollar. Nevertheless, over the past 2 decades, soy and soy byproduct consumption has dramatically increased, and so have numerous diseases. Some studies suggest too much soy in the diet can reduce fertility in women, trigger premature puberty, and disrupt development of fetuses and children. And now men, too, may be negatively affected by consuming soy. A new study finds that isoflavones, compounds that mimic the female sex hormone estrogen, may be linked to cancer in men. Here's why men should think twice about including soy in their diet. Number 1. Increases your risk for advanced prostate cancer. 1 out of 7 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer during his lifetime, suggests the American Cancer Society. In fact, this year alone, 161,360 new cases of prostate cancer will be diagnosed in the U.S., and about 26,730 men will die from the disease. Prostate cancer is the most common cancer among men in the U.S. One reason for this could be a diet high in soy. A new study recently published in the International Journal of Cancer found that including isoflavones in the diet may influence the risk of developing prostate cancer. Isoflavones found in soy are a type of phytoestrogen.
Mhm.
This plant-derived compounds have similar effects on the body as the female sex hormone estrogen. Soy and soy byproducts contain the highest concentration of isoflavones. To find out whether isoflavones actually influence the risk of prostate cancer, researchers analyzed the data of 27,004 men, all part of the prostate, lung, and colorectal and ovarian cancer screening trial. Among the group, they found 2,598 men with prostate cancer over a median follow-up period of 11.5 years. Of these men, 287 had advanced prostate cancer. During the trial period, the men completed food frequency questionnaires. The data was used to assess the men's intake of foods rich in isoflavones. Compared to the men who did not consume isoflavones in their diet, those who did were found to have a greater risk of developing advanced prostate cancer, cancer that has spread from the prostate gland to distant sites. Researchers concluded that isoflavones in the diet may affect a man's risk of developing prostate cancer. Number 2, soy may harm fertility in men. There has been a lot of interest in the possible hormonal effects of soy consumption in both women and men. But for men, the concern is that consuming phytoestrogens may cause adverse effects on fertility, mainly towards testosterone levels and semen quality. Male fertility has been on the decline for men in North America, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand, even plunging to record lows, according to a new analysis. Meanwhile, the soy industry is racking up billions in sales each year, with soy-based products finding their way into most American tables. In fact, according to soyfoods.org, 31% of Americans consume soy foods or soy beverages knowingly or unknowingly once a week or more. But eating even small amounts of soy foods and soy isoflavones may reduce a man's sperm concentration, reports a study published in the Journal of Human Reproduction. Out of 99 men enrolled in the study, those who ate the most soy, an average of one serving every other day, had significantly lower sperm concentrations than those who reported not eating soy. Soy contains estrogen-mimicking compounds, which have long been tied to infertility in animal studies. On average, men who ate soy had 41 million fewer sperm per millimeter than those who avoided it. So if you already have a low sperm count, you may want to consider eliminating soy from your diet. Number 3. Most soy grown in the U.S. is genetically modified. If you're a critic of genetically modified foods, you may want to avoid altogether soy, but that may prove difficult for the average person, since 91% of all soy grown in the U.S. is GM, according to WWF Global. In fact, soy protein, oil, and processed soy ingredients make soy one of the most common foods in our diet. Even if you're a conventional meat, egg, or dairy eater, the animals those foods come from are being fed lots of GM soy. The best bet is to read ingredient labels each time you buy a product. Possible sources of soy include, holy shit, monodiglyceride, baked goods, baking mixes, and breaded foods, bean sprouts, beverage mixes, taco fillings, canned tuna, imitation crab, and minced hams. Chewing gum, candies, chocolate bars, energy bars, and protein bars, cooking spray, vegetable shortening, and vegetable oil, margarine, deli meat and processed meats, diet drinks and soy milk, dressings, gravies, marinades, monosodium glutamate, processed deli meats and burgers and hot dogs, vegetarian meat substitutes, soy teriyaki and Worcestershire sauce, seasonings, soups, broths, and soup mixes, dips, mayonnaise, and peanut butter vegetarian dishes. It's kind of like the part in Batman where Batman's reading off the list of ingredients. If you don't want to die from the Joker poisoning, then avoid these combinations of things.
Yeah. And I've got a lot of thoughts on this. You had mentioned a couple of days ago, maybe in another stream, about the Japanese, their consumption of soy.
Yeah.
And that it doesn't seem to negatively affect them, but also they have like a fermentation process, or they basically eat it raw out of edamame.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah, that basically, like, your soy sauce when you go out for sushi, that's not what's killing you. It's when they use soy as a preservative in your packaged food. Anything that you have to peel the plastic off of is bad for you. Just assume that every time. And I wanted to ask, what's the source of this? Because they said MSG may contain soy, but MSG is a single chemical that's used as a preservative.
Right. Let's see. This is from the WWF Global. I will send you.
Wildlife Fund?
I was thinking about World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, no, so was I, but I used to run.
What about wrestlers and GMOs?
Sunday.
Wrestlers, GMOs. You will find out.
This may get interesting, by the way. I
11
got
p.m. tonight.
the mass
Okay.
out of
I sent you the link. Irving.
Thank you.
Dual Wheel joined us in the chat too.
Awesome. Joel Wheel, how are you?
I sent
I've
him
been
a
ignoring the
fucking
chat since I got here. I'm sorry, everyone.
And the same with
GCB, how are you listening to us right now? Do you have like 7 speakers around your head?
yeah.
My pretty penis. What the fuck? Now I looked at the chat at the wrong moment, Red. Holy shit.
No, see, the game show I do, Dual Wield was on one day, and I can't remember exactly how it came up, pardon the pun, but he became my pretty penis, and I even sent him a meme of a bunch of My Little Ponies in the shape of dicks.
My pretty penis.
Yes, my pretty penis.
My pretty penis. Oh, anyhow.
So he has so my meme reel I put together tonight, I'm putting it in my meme reel, because I'm going to OBS like an adult.
Nice.
Let's see.
I still can't work OBS. No, but I mean, everything in the plastic, right, that you have to break open the cardboard box or peel the plastic off of, it has a ton of fucking sugar and often soy. Forget the other chemicals. Those 2 things alone are going to make you fat, lazy, and apparently it's going to turn men into women, and it's going to turn women into cancer-riddled women, because it's not that the phytoestrogen acts like estrogen, it's that your body reacts to it as if it was. That's why carbon monoxide is so dangerous, because your body thinks it's oxygen and it reacts to it like it's an O2 molecule, as opposed to a CO molecule. And so it just lets it into your bloodstream and into your brain, and you die. And if your estrogen levels are too high as a woman, you get cancer. If your estrogen levels are too high as a man, your testosterone blood balance goes off and you get cancer. But putting all of this shit into the food to preserve it, or in certain cases, like with the sugar, because we took all the fat out, because in the 70s and the 80s, everyone thought fat was the thing that was the problem. Guess what? You take the fat out of stuff and it tastes terrible. So you have to put something, you have to put something in it to make it palatable. And what they put in it was sugar. And so now we're loaded up with sugar, and we're loaded up with soy in everything that, like, basically, if you're not picking raw fruits and vegetables off the rack, you're eating soy and sugar all the time, right? And you have to prepare your own food just to make sure that you're eating, that you know what you're eating.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The only handful of things that aren't tainted by that are like fucking ramen noodles, of all fucking things, and your regular old pasta, which is too much carbs. And you should have.
Are you kidding me? Pasta and ramen. The only thing's not
starch. So that.
Yeah, the starch isn't necessarily good for you, but it's not as bad as a refined sugar.
Yeah, it's right, like estrogen that's screwing up your body.
Yeah. You need a handful of starch daily,
I drink
right?
cashew and almond milk. I don't drink soy milk.
Good. See, that'll do. But unless, of course, they're trying to keep the almond milk lasting longer by adding fucking soy as a preservative.
No soy.
Better check, right? Always check your ingredient list when you have one.
Silk.
Basically, if it has an ingredient list on the side of it, it's probably not good for you. I want my ingredient to be broccoli. My ingredient, liver. That's it. There's nothing else in it. It's exactly what I'm picking up off the shelf. That's all.
The only liver I want is after I have drinking problems.
An ace with all of these things.
My brother says ramen has soy.
Yes, it does.
So the flavoring has soy. The flavoring has soy. The noodle itself, and I'm wondering if because they're Asian, that soy's been through that fermentation process, that your soy sauce isn't the problem. It's soy used as a preservative. right? You eat raw edamame, that's not going to give you cancer. Like it's like if you ate edamame every day, that's not going to fucking kill you. It's not the problem. It's something they do to it to use it as a preservative. It's basically like fake salt.
Yeah.
But
Fake
and then
salt? What heresy is that?
And Six was saying that through the making of soy sauce, basically the way they ferment it, it's not the same. Yeah, and it does it chemically.
Molecules and the like.
Yeah.
Well, see, thyroid issues run in our family, and my family doctor, like 15 years ago, after doing the scans and the tests and all the stuff I had to go through, they're like, avoid soy nuts. It was 15 years ago. They said avoid soy nuts, raw soy nuts, because soy they were linking soy to having issues with women in their thyroid. When thyroid messes with your metabolism and all kinds of shit. But I mean, with the obesity problem we have in this country, it can really mess with your thyroid.
See, and yeah, a lot of the package, like the way they were saying in the article, that once a week, whether you know it or not, you're consuming that shit. It's probably because at least once a week, I don't know anybody, even myself, I can't say I don't, who doesn't go into the cupboard, tear open a cardboard box, peel back the plastic, and eat some sort of snack, right? Like they're so easy to get your hands on. They're so easy to stock your pantry with, and it's so easy that it's
if you're not
11:30 where I am, and now I've been drinking. I need a snack. I don't want to fucking make a fucking meal. I'm just gonna open the cupboard and peel back the plastic.
Lazy, man.
You could get a package of those peanut butter. The crackers with the peanut butter in them, and the peanut butter has the soy in it.
Jeff Goldblum again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute, wait, can't you eat peanut butter?
Who the fuck is that guy in here?
Yep, I'm eating peanut butter quids that have soy in it.
Yeah, like I mean, it's just used as a general preservative, and it's in everything, just like sugar.
Hi, Whitey.
Peanut butter is? Oh, Red, can I talk to you privately while we're in the stream?
Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. I was just giving you shit.
Yeah, no, cool. Never invite me to one of those Devil's Advocate streams ever again. I had such high hopes for that.
Well, so did I, but we ended up getting great views on there. It was almost like a Whitey stream, but people liked it.
Yeah.
Wait, why the don't get me wrong. Why would you invite him there?
No,
it was our season opener, and it was AP and Ghastly, and then drunk king motherfucking Carl showed up and just ruined the shit. On the upside, at least Carl's agreed to stop drinking now because it's killing him.
That's great. Really? You guys are friends with someone who has. But no, seriously, what the
just
fuck?
keeping me alive.
That show has such great potential. Why was it so bad?
Because of drunk King Carl. Otherwise, normally everybody has a great fucking time on the show.
Well, have you done more since then?
Yeah, every Sunday.
Sunday. You want to plug that real fast?
The Devil's Advocates. Yeah, Next has been on the show too, and GCV's been on.
Yes.
And Burnside, have you been on yet?
No one's given me an invite yet. Told me a lot about it.
But yeah, it's a really awesome show. It's a joke debate show mocking all these great master debaters. And we spin a wheel for pro or con, and then we spin a wheel for topics. Some days you get to argue pro-slavery, pro-eating fat children to save humanity.
Can we be fair though? It wasn't even like
the stream you were on was sucked.
I know, because not only was the drunk guy like not entertaining ever, but
those first two questions
made no sense at all.
Yeah,
there are fun drunks and then there are unfun drunks.
Well, the first two questions didn't make a lot of sense
I hope
either.
you're referencing me because I hate to be the unfun drunk.
Well, no, that's the thing. If anyone thinks that guy, like, oh, when he's not drinking, he's actually a good. Not you, Jeff Goldblum. I'm talking about the other guy that was on the street. If anyone thinks that guy is like entertaining while also sober, then you're lying. That guy is never going to be entertaining in his life. He should just go away for like ever. Die.
Oh.
Hey, so how's everyone doing?
Irving, you are one of the fun drunks.
Okay, thank you. Jeez,
you do that.
Bring disrepute to your stream.
The ramen noodles, they do have soybeans in it.
Soybeans?
Yes, my brother just sent me pictures from some ramen that I had bought when I was up in Alabama.
Send
and it says ramen noodle ingredients.
Beams? The nudes.
Water, wheat, soybean, salt, and then the soup
but
base.
soybean
has
isn't
soy protein.
Stop talking about vegetables. Send it.
Isn't necessarily soy, the
Irving,
preservative as they use it, right?
Why don't you send nudes, Irving?
Yeah. No, wait, no, not him, you asshole.
Whitey's
No,
asking
Irving-
for your nudes,
Irving only
TCB.
sends nudes to me.
And you better look sexy.
And to your
You better
friend.
look sexy.
Yes,
Frida deserves a little something.
You better look like that avatar, or I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yes.
Wait, what?
JCV looks exactly like his avatar. I've seen him.
I actually do. That's the funny thing.
He's just translucent white with this fucking tattoo across his face.
I am more of a white YouTuber than the white YouTuber.
Hey, I got a funny one for you guys.
What?
I don't look much different from my avatar. I got the hat. I got the gas mask. I just got a different leather jacket. And
I've
the
literally seen him dressed up like that. Like
Why do you still have
it's
Christmas decorations up?
because I run them all through February. That's why. Okay.
Why? Yeah, but that's not a. All right, now
'Cause
that
I love fucking Christmas. I can't get enough of it. What the fuck?
are you being serious right now?
Hey, at least you answered. I
love
was giving
Christmas.
some
I
guy
really
shit
do,
for having a
yeah.
Yeah, he's like
all
me
year
with
round. Just fucking
It's
leave it.
it's gone too soon every time, and I'll run it. I'll
right,
run it
well,
through
now-
February.
The main question is why February?
because he's Canadian.
Because because it's not, you set it up. My birthday's in December, so I get my tree up before my birthday, and then all through December. And then I'm Ukrainian too, so we don't actually do Christmas till middle of January. So our New Year's not till late January. And then the next thing you know, it's February, and it's like, you know what? I love Christmas. I'm gonna take my fucking tree down.
That was like the best answer that you could have gave. Like now
It's all true. That's the like I'm just telling what is, man.
Do you still have presents under the tree?
Hey.
Do you still have Do you still have presents?
No. They're all open. Yeah, no. I'm just being stubborn now.
Do you still have like invite kids to sit on your lap and shit and ask them what they want for Christmas?
Daddy Irving.
I think that Whitey wants to invite himself so he can sit on your lap, Irving.
Oh yeah, come on, boy, let's go.
By the way, I did send an invite out to our good friend, good mutual conquesting friend.
Send nudes.
Okay, I'll send nudes in a bit.
Thank you.
Oh, and he muted his mic now, but I didn't actually say, "Hey, Burnside, long time no see. How you been, man?"
He's doing his rounds.
And he's dead. Oh God, I hope Connor gets here soon.
By the way, whose stream is this?
This is my stream.
Oh, that's right. This is Chaos. How's that going, by the way?
It's a thing that happens sometimes, every once in a while, and then it dies off.
Is this like the usual suspects? The guy from Canada that never celebrates not Christmas, GC, yourself, two girls that don't send nudes, and some Fox. Oh, and Frank.
Oh, they send nudes, just not to you, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that means they don't send them.
No, I only send it to people I intend to fuck.
That means
God, never send one to me then.
Well, then she must have, mine must have got lost or something. I don't know. By the way, next, you might have to turn me up because I switched the studio mode.
We can hear you just fine.
Okay, you guys should all switch the studio, by the way. It doesn't cut you out when someone else talks.
I see.
I'll cut you out or something. By the way, so are you doing a new intro, by the way?
No, I'm just stealing Gemini's intro and dubbing my head over it.
Oh my God, I saw that Gemini diss intro. Where the fuck is he anyway?
He was in my Discord before, remember?
Yeah, I know. I invited him.
Yeah, he's not coming here.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I invited Connor. I love you, Gem, but Connor's a good backup.
So Whitey, how are the Florida Panthers doing this year?
Fucker, that's a hockey team?
Yes, it is.
And I'm not like amazingly big in hockey until playoffs start, but I don't also would never follow. Why would I follow the Florida Panthers?
Why would you not?
Because I don't live in Florida.
No, I want to ask, what the fuck were you doing on Super Bowl Sunday that was so important that you wouldn't help me set up my stream?
I don't know, maybe watching the fucking Super Bowl.
You weren't watching the Super Bowl. You were watching the Florida Panthers. Don't lie.
On the real, by the way, that girl never sent me nudes. I'm kind of upset. No, I totally blanked on that, dude. I'm sorry, but I forgot that Sunday was the Super Bowl. Why would you guys stream on the Super Bowl? That's so dumb.
That was her birthday.
You know why? Because it lost like fucking 30% of its fucking viewers.
No, it did not. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
now we'll get.
We're way down.
Shush. Everyone, be quiet, because now this is actually. I don't know many things, but I do know this. The ratings for the Super Bowl were down 3% from last year. Who said? Where'd you see 30? Where'd you?
I heard 30.
Whoever said that's wrong. It was 3%. 108 to 110 million people watched it this year.
And this coming from a Florida Panther fan.
Yes. Now hold on though. It was still the lowest rated Super Bowl since 2009, and that's with being the Patriots and the Eagles, with it being a very compelling game, and with it being 2018.
I heard it was actually a great game.
Well, technically, like for what the game was, it was. Yet ratings still were slightly down, so that's definitely a scare for. And the NFL has been down for the past 2 years, but 30%, I don't know where the NFL would fucking jump.
Maybe
off.
it's 30 points, and that's the ratings. The way they have their point system.
The Nielsen rating points.
Yeah, no, 30 would be way too low, or way too much of a dip. No. Maybe I don't know where you heard 30.
They lost 30 of something.
That person might be wrong.
No, my source could be wrong. I could have misheard or be misremembering it. That's all possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't steer you wrong on this one. It legit, but it's definitely not 30. But it was down. It was definitely down by a little bit. Yeah.
The only thing that I know that went down for that Super Bowl was the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah, they were burning down no matter what, win or lose.
Fucking the Hardee's restaurant tweeted something like, "Hey, we're super excited to serve our fucking hash browns in the morning to the people of Philadelphia, but that can only happen if you don't burn us down, please."
It's so fucking true though. Burn the city down. I was telling, wait, you probably saw Gutenberg's video that he retweeted. It was like those 8 people or 6 people that just decided to flip that car just out of no reason.
Yeah, no, they were gonna flip that car, win or lose. That city was burning down.
No, imagine if they lost though. That city would legitimately not be there anymore.
There's going to be one of the Eagles players. God bless you, by the way. I said nudes. One of the Eagles players promised that if they won the Super Bowl, he would buy everyone in the city of Philadelphia that at least a beer. Like that's what he said. So they win the Super Bowl. So during the parade, Bud Light is gonna give out free beers.
Oh,
people are gonna die.
Wow.
There's an expected between 3 to 6 million people coming to the parade of Philadelphia.
Oh.
Are you out of your mind?
6 million.
Throwing the red so hard.
People are gonna die.
And the next day, Budweiser announces it's bankrupt.
I'm in New York, and I'm afraid that some of the riffraff from Philadelphia is gonna come up my way. It's gonna be that big.
Oh, I'm
So
sure
you live in New York and you follow the Florida Panthers.
I stop it. What's with this? Is this like an inside joke? I don't get it. Go away.
Yeah, you know how I feel about the fucking Jeff Goldblum thing. Okay, I don't get it.
That's not. How do you not get it? You know
Nobody
Jeff
around me gets it.
You look like Jeff Goldblum.
6 weeks ago.
Yes, he
Until
does.
6 weeks ago, nobody ever fucking said that.
Watch the movie The Fly.
I've seen The Fly, and that's
You
the
look
whole
that-
fucking point of my
you
life.
look
Is that
like-
somehow at
it
this
was
point in
a-
my life, I am now metamorphosizing into Jeff Goldblum, apparently.
Yes, you went into the
Because
fucking
up to
teleporter.
this
You
point
shouldn't
in
have
my
done
life,
that.
Yes.
Never has anyone
you're
said that I look like
sexy.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, no, I am sexy. I'm not going to deny that.
Tara, easy. Jesus, calm down. I'm gonna have to mist you with a bottle. Jesus Christ. But
2
yes.
weeks ago, Irving knew nothing about chaos theory. But this morning he woke up without doing a bit of any bit of research. Now he knows chaos theory.
Here, do you want to hear an unfunny joke? You look like you're running from a Velociraptor.
You know what? God,
It's a
A
Jurassic
butterfly
Park.
flaps its wings in Peking, and the Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl.
You look like you're
How's
about to
that?
solve the way that the world fights aliens. It's an Independence Day joke.
No, I know what joke it is.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
I love Jeff Goldblum. He's a great man, great
You
actor.
should. He's your fucking father.
I love Jeff Goldblum because here's the thing. Yeah.
So, Whitey, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Where's your Florida Panthers Eastern Conference Champions 1996 tattoo?
What is going on? Like, am I getting doxxed or something? Do I live in Florida and I just don't know it? What is going on?
Well, here's the thing. What happened behind that Arby's the other day?
Oh, jeez, I forgot about that shitty joke already.
Whitey has John Van Beesbrook's goalie mask tramp stamped.
And now you have people in the chat telling me, "Shut up, Jeff Goldblum." This is drunken uncle's fault, eh?
That's all I wanted.
Lol.
You are. It's a thing. It's like a conspiracy.
Problem, buddy. There's no way of escaping it.
By the way, who here also liked the movie The Fly? Someone here was saying.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. It really is.
like
Gina
really
Davis
is.
at her hottest. Like,
Yeah, Gina Davis was beautiful. What happened to her?
Like, if she wasn't 6'9",
I don't
Cutthroat
care.
Island, that's what happened.
She could step
climb
on me.
her like a jungle gym. Shit.
Oh, come on. You want to climb her, guys. You can climb her, dude. Come on.
So did you guys kiss during that scene in the movie?
Of course we did.
All right.
I'm Jeff Goldblum.
Someone save the timestamp for the love of God. Let's get my next video.
Yeah, Gina Davis kind of disappeared from prominence after Cutthroat Island. That kind of
What's Cutthroat Island?
it's a very bad pirate movie.
No, yeah, but
Hey,
you
I
have to
love that
watch
movie.
The Long Kiss Goodnight because that's a fantastic fucking super spy movie.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Actually, Gina Davis now plays in the series The Exorcist as Reagan.
Interesting. I'll look into it just because I'm hot for Gina Davis.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Another
She
reason.
looks like shit.
real fast. Deborah Rukin says hi to the white YouTuber. Why would you say hi to this guy?
Hi.
Hi.
They're both part of the Florida Panthers fan club.
Fuck
Oh my
you,
God.
Death Irukin. Fuck you.
Can someone give me the YouTube link so I can go in the chat?
Irving, you can blame me because I'm the one that talks about you being Jeff Goldblum.
No. Drunken Uncle did this like 6 weeks ago. He was like, "Oh, look, it's retarded Jeff Goldblum," and then everybody suddenly started. I thought it was like a like he spread it
How
around.
dare
I
you?
thought
You know
people
damn
were
well I was the
fucking
first
spreading
one that said it. How
No,
dare
you weren't. You weren't,
Oh,
man.
really?
Drunken
Oh.
Uncle's
Yeah,
the first one that's
No.
No,
You weren't even the first. T-Tag was like something about how I look like the
T-Tag.
twin brother that wasn't dropped on his face.
So fast, chill. Duel and T-Tag have this amazing fucking collab video that they did. Yeah, I'm saying it like whiting now. Fuck you. I watched enough of your videos. I'm saying it now. Collaboration videos. It was amazing.
I can't find the link to this.
I think I may have stumbled upon Whitey's Pornhub site.
Hold on, Whitey. I'm gonna.
I swear to God, if it's the Florida Panthers roster, I'll lose my fucking mind.
Oh, it's much better.
Whitey, I'm putting it in the side chat in the Hangout, okay?
Thank you.
Here's Whitey's
GTV
Pornhub
too.
site.
It.
Oh, for fuck's
Don't worry, mine is the Jets, Whitey. Like, and you know the Jets are beating your Panthers. There's fucking.
I'm
beating
not a
your
Panthers fan!
Yeah. Sure. Deny.
I just saw
Deny.
you.
It works.
I just saw you in your
Keep
Panthers.
denying it. Keep saying you are.
Whitey,
No. Y'all know
you're
you
as
said
much
Whitey.
not a Florida Panthers fan as Irving looks like Jeff Goldblum.
God damn it.
And the glasses just make it.
GCV, send Whitey your nudes right now.
Oh, God.
Send,
No, I'm
send,
gonna
send them
send-
over.
I'm gonna send him the same dick pic that I sent you.
You know what?
Send him like a zip file full of all your
The
best.
fact is that Jeff Goldblum's acting career has gone so downhill that I would believe that he'd be on this stream in that apartment with that fucking Keck flag in the background with the Christmas tree. Like, this all is Jeff Goldblum.
Is it not possible that he just retired?
Yeah, and he's now on this stream. You're him.
Hey, he's going to be in the Lost the Jurassic World sequel.
Guys,
Did you guys not see that awesome Jeep Wrangler commercial? That
It was
oh my
badass.
God, that was great.
he was in.
You were in.
By the way, Six and Cass, I just sent Whitey the same dick pic that I sent both of you guys.
Jeff Goldblum was also in South Park.
Was he really? Did he voice himself?
He didn't voice himself. They were
Oh.
they were making fun of him.
Oh, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, you're right.
So they're making a sequel to the Jurassic Monster movie.
Like
Nice.
Natasha
Damn.
Henstridge was
By the way,
in
Jurassic
fucking
World
South
sucked. I don't know why anyone thought
Yeah,
that was a good movie.
it was alright.
Yeah, like I mean, there's so many
they
fucking
turned it into a
terrifying
mon-
dinosaurs. You had to make one up. Get the fuck out of here. That pisses me
Yeah.
off. I was a dinosaur kid.
I took
I'm a
that.
dinosaur man. I just it bugs me, man. It
Wait a minute,
bugs
here's
me.
I thought it was kind of dumb that
GCV.
they basically made a monster movie out of it, and they're like, yeah, just for reasons,
to the way
we decided to artificially clone and manufacture this murderous dinosaur, and it totally killed everything. Just fucked our entire park because we didn't have, I don't know, a fucking tank or something.
I'm
Or
just
a
glad BD
spider
Wong still
desk
has
skull.
work, like between Jurassic World and Mr. Robot. That guy, yeah, he deserves it. He's worked hard as an actor.
Here's my question though: like, are you guys a squid or a kid? It's Woomy.
Woomy.
What?
I don't get it.
Woomy.
GCV. Send in the dick
fuck?
pics.
What the fuck is going on this time?
Dick fixes.
Childish nonsense I've walked into.
GCV is sending everybody dick pics.
Wow, that is a dick pic. It's one hell of a dick pic.
Not interested.
That's the kind of dick pic that reminds me of the Florida Panthers.
You know what? To be honest, Whitey, I think that's harder to live down than the Jeff Goldblum thing. Just saying.
Because I don't even know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, no, we know you do. We know you know who they are. You love them.
1996
You love your Panthers,
Eastern
man.
Conference champions.
Dude, I saw you on the fucking like front lines of their stadium. You're wearing the Panther shirt, and you're like, yes.
Really? What color is their uniform, GC?
He has got a tramp stamp of John
Orange and
Van
black, man.
Beesbrook, former goalie of the Florida Panthers, protecting his poop chute.
That's the third time you mentioned. Can you name one more player, please?
No,
Brian
they've
Squidland,
had.
Well, here's the thing.
Rob
wait,
Niedermeyer.
All right. You know the Panthers.
No, wait. How do you even know sport? You're a YouTuber. It's not like you have a bar down a sports bar down the road that you can go to with an old avatar.
It kills me on the inside that so many YouTubers don't watch sports. Like I just don't get it.
You're a YouTuber on the internet. Of course not. You are
Nostril, holy.
the best collab that you have ever done. You already explained that.
I'm a coach.
He's just dying inside.
Whitey, John Van Beesbrook will never let you down.
So
Nary
we're-
a foreign object will enter your backside.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm flagging the stream. I'm done.
Why you guys are feeling my sodomy jokes? What the hell?
Yeah,
If
no,
only I knew how.
no, yeah. Being a Panthers fan is different from being a
Sodomy.
Tampa Bay Lightning fan. Like at
The
one
Lightning
point,
actually,
they
actually
had
won
Dave
a cup.
Vanderchuck. They won a cup, right,
Yeah.
with Dave Vanderchuck in
They're
his
actually good.
23rd year of playing hockey. Good for him and them, and basically he's the only reason they did, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, the Florida Panthers are like the New York Jets of
Football, yeah.
Hockey.
yeah.
Can you be reading on me here?
Cass is reeing.
If any more of you steal my sodomy jokes, I'm going to kidnap you and throw you on the north side of Chicago so you will know what it is to be sodomized thoroughly.
Burnside, how the fuck are you, man? I haven't seen you in too long.
I still want to know.
Yeah.
what
I miss you, dude.
I miss you too, Irv. I was just going to ask you what the hell you've been up to, man. You've been working? You've been hanging out with the dog? How was your
Always-
puppy?
Always work, always the dog, and very little time for this.
Yeah.
So, Burnside, what the hell was StarCraft 2 so compelling that you couldn't hang out with us last night? Were you Zerg
Simple.
rushing?
No, I got Zerg Rush earlier in the morning. Yesterday we went over to my techie's place, and I had her try and fix my doggone external drive because I've got a whole bunch of data on there most of which is actually from my YouTube channel. And she took a look at the thing, cut that thing open, and was like, all right, well, I need a smaller set of non-tamper screws. Or not screws, drivers. I was like, all right. So we went some digging around and what have you, couldn't find any. Then after that, we started working on for a Minecraft server and that they're working on, and taking care of a couple things for Nightcrow because he's got a couple of things going on. So basically, we've been pretty busy with some shit. So while they were proofreading and doing what have you, I was basically just sitting there on SC2, just waiting, for me to be needed for proofreading and any other technical what have yous and whatever. Because I'm really trying to save my external drive, and we're really trying to take care of this other bureaucratic bullshit. So all three of us were toggling around doing different shit and what have you. So I've just completely left the thing on pause for like a good hour and a half, because I was like, okay, what are we doing? What the hell? Damn it! How many times have
I almost stabbed this pen into my mouth.
Well, this is why I told you not to fucking play with pens or other sharp objects.
I don't even know what you were talking about.
What do you think that was when he fucking sneezes? He's like, cut you!
I totally phased out. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so did I. So I sent the link out to a few other
I'm sorry. Go on about your fucking air conditioning being
Whitey,
broken.
that's how you get tetanus.
Tetanus shot?
You know what? Shit, I'm gonna put this link out to Aiden Paladin. Fuck it. Why not, right?
The more the merrier.
Is she gonna cry again?
No, she fell asleep on me on my stream the other night.
Well, we don't have Kraut on, so she's not going to cry.
All right.
No, she fell asleep on my stream the other night. Like, for an hour, she was on there. We're like, Aiden, and then me and Gassy was talking.
Yesterday we had a whole bunch of shit that was going on. Sorry.
So you essentially had StarCraft on pause for like an hour and a half last night.
Yeah, because there were a handful of grammatical errors, and I was like, okay, well, if we don't have a non-tamper screwdriver that won't fit, what can we jury-rig to get this thing open? And she looks at me for like a solid 2 minutes straight and was like, do you want to break this thing or do you want it to work? And I was like, I'd rather be able to break into it and make it work. And we went through this process of jury-rigging up and she busted up one of her drives open and showed me what the hell's exactly wrong with mine and how delicate a process this is. We had to carefully go digging around her apartment, found a set of razor blades, and went, okay, let's see if this works. And about 20, 30 minutes later, we decided to put that down, start drinking, and say, fuck it. We're going to wait until we can get another set of screwdrivers, because this shit ain't working. But I need the data off that fucking drive. I've got my whole 3D set back there for the fucking film project. I've got all my fucking memes on there. I've got some New Year's and birthday cards and shit that I've been making.
I got all my fucking memes on there.
I do, damn it. I have all my fucking memes I've made on there. I've got all my fucking memes on there. I've got a whole bunch of important shit on that one, and it's the 2 terabyte one, not the 1 terabyte one. The 1 terabyte one's got all my fucking propaganda flyers and shit on there, and most of which are already backed up. You know, we've at least figured out what the fuck's wrong with the thing. It's just a matter of getting into the fucking thing and hoping to God that with all the cavemanery I did with beating this fucking thing against, the nearest solid object to get it to work, I didn't scratch the actual fucking disk on the inside. Because apparently your memory actually runs on this little metal disk thingy that you're not supposed to touch or else you kill it.
Mm. Henrik, the IT Viking.
I'm not good with these things.
Oh, God.
That's why I give it to her. I go, okay, this thing doesn't work. How the fuck do I fix it? All right, when we bust this open, so give me this, and this. I come over the whole pile of screwdrivers, razor blades, and all sorts of random sorted objects. She takes a fucker apart, teaches me a couple of things, and then slaps it all back together. But, yeah. I'm really hoping we can save this drive because so much data, so many memes, so much 3D work, and secondarily important, my fucking team data's on there.
I'm just saying, though, this sounds a lot easier to explain than how we were trying to teach Whitey how to build his own fucking computer. Me and 4chan or Prez were sitting there for like 3 hours and just like face palming. I had to get like fucking drunk to deal with this guy because he was like, "There's these screws," and I'm like, "Okay, how big are they?" There's something. I'm like, "Oh my god, dude,
It was
killing
hard, man. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, my tech makes it easy. She just goes, all right, give me this and give me that. And I'll take this apart and show you how this shit works. And I just go, okay.
God was one of us. Just a slug like one of us. You know, I found out that she didn't even write that fucking song. It was some dude named Eric or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to you, Eric.
I'm going to do my rounds again.
Shout out to you, SoundCloud - Miles Beats, SoundCloud - Dual Wielded.
What a bitch.
Yeah, I know, right? Exactly.
Just a slug like one of us.
Yeah, Tara. Like, fuck you. I don't even know we won't fuck you. Just send nudes.
She's not here anymore, but I still want them.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Then why aren't you doing that? Like, come on. What's the problem here? You need tech problems? I mean, we have a tech crew here. We can help you send that shit.
It's the truth. Only people I'm interested in, do they get nudes?
Right,
Well,
so
it doesn't matter at this point.
now.
We don't care if you're interested. We're just saying, just send them.
No.
Or, okay, send them to Irving, and then he'll send them to us because I'll pay him money for it.
Irving's already got one.
No, I'm not fucking repeating unless I have express permission from the girl. And if you want to see those, you gotta fucking go back to fucking Scoobie's channel and fucking scroll up.
Yeah, 6.
Well, I'll be gone. Looks like I'm going to Scoobie's channel, everybody.
Well, I will say this in Joan Osborne's defense, she was a little hot.
She did not write that song, though.
True.
She was cute, you know. But, you know, that song was also shit. Like, I mean, I don't know. The song was fucking horrific. It was such a piece of shit song. It was
kind of a downer.
All right, first off, The Fly wasn't even that good of a movie, Jeff. So fuck off. I was
you know,
hyping
it
you
wasn't
up.
for everybody. You know, it was a minimum. Like, you have to be this tall to ride.
Yeah.
Come on, it's classic.
Guys, he's Canadian. He doesn't understand. He's kind of like those, like, you know, Muslim people that come over and rape everybody in Western Europe.
By the way, speaking of the Panthers in 1996, you know when that song was released?
96.
Booyah! There was a reason I brought up that song, nigga. Suck a dick.
The Avalanche shut out.
You
the
think I'm
Panthers
just a bunch
4
of
games to
marbles
nothing.
flowing on the ground? I got meaning. I got purpose.
Do you even know
Terrace.
the color the
He's got
marbles are?
purpose. He's got
Marbles,
meaning.
they're like water beads, man.
Yeah, no, I do. Terrace and Newts. But yeah, seriously, that was 19.
You know what, Whitey? I wasn't entirely sure about you, but this stream, you tipped me in your favor.
That sounds like that sounds bad, to be honest with you.
No. Wait. Here's the thing, though, is that they're not marbles. They were fucking water beads. Everybody knows that. No kid would just.
Oh, Gemini with the marbles. I hate him.
Guys, I'm referring to his latest video, and he was responding to Gemini, and this kid was sticking his head inside of a tub of quote-unquote marbles, but they were water beads.
Damn.
No fucking retarded kid's gonna stick his head instead of a thing of glass marbles.
I guess you guys
Yeah,
see
no,
it to
smashing your
care.
head into fucking glass marbles is hell. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
you're just
Whitey,
asking
explain
for trouble.
Explain that shit, Whitey.
What?
Why that,
Explain
like,
that shit.
like, explain what you said on the video. Like, this kid wouldn't just put his head in the thing of glass marbles. They were fucking water beads. Like, you know, this, like, squishy, whatever.
Well, one, let's all assume that everyone here watches my videos. Two, I'm playing Fun Run.
You make videos?
God damn it. You come back for 5 minutes and then I just shit all
Yeah,
over.
no, yeah, that was perfect. He
You're-
just shows up at the right moment. Like, that's tactical genius.
Marble
Your
Madness,
thing.
classic video game.
Oh, I remember that game.
I like Whitey though.
Yes. Oh, that was a fantastic fucking game.
Marble Madness freaking rocked.
Hardcore.
Yes, Cass is very hardcore when he plays with somebody's marbles. It's great. Can attest.
Okay.
Don't knock it till you try it, Whitey.
And like furries are their own thing, but is that like a gay furry thing, or like I don't even know. I'm not sure. It doesn't even matter to me. I'm just now I'm curious.
Doesn't even matter. You feel
Yeah, like,
body in.
You know, it came up, and now I'm curious. Do you play with the marbles, or are you just a furry? S fur.
You're talking to the guy that's dressed up as a fox?
Yeah. S fur or G fur? B fur? Like, it doesn't matter to me, but I'm just curious now.
Like, of course,
I just need context here.
Furries have marbles? I don't know about that.
Well, you use this as your outro, Cass, because we're almost at the end of the hour here. So, explain whatever this furriness is.
If you don't want to, that's your business too, right? Like, I mean,
I don't even know how to explain it.
Cass, you can use your outro for whatever you want.
It's like a different realm.
The floor is yours, man. Take it away.
Oh shit.
I guess I'll just do usual outro.
Outro like
whatever floats your boat, kiddo.
Yeah.
Yef.
Outro hard.
So I'm Kaz Warfox. You can find me on Facebook as a part of a admin on a page called Post Tumblr Stress Disorder. It's for the memes and shit posts, and you can also find my channel under the same name and picture I use here. I do politics and gaming and stuff, provided you can handle my yiffing personality. Yiff, motherfuckers.
Well,
okay. Burnside.
All right, I am the Burnside Film Project. When I'm out at work making sure crap doesn't break and nobody drops anything on themselves that explodes, you can find me on YouTube, BitChute, Gab AI, and Twitter. Everywhere except Twitter, I am the Burnside Film Project. On Twitter, I am Burnside_bums, or as my buddy Irv always gets it backwards here as
the Bumside Burns.
And as soon as the weather stops trying to kill us all, we'll get something done. I promise. We're trying, but winter really sucks here, man. More than it ever has. So sorry.
All right. Our awesome Canadian friend, Irving Twin.
I'm Irving Twin, the angry drunk Canadian. I'm on all that fucking social media bullshit, and sometimes I make videos.
All right. And Red and Only.
Shit, here I am. Yeah, I'm Red. I do Twitter. I just finally got my streaming privileges back, and I'm going to push the envelope tonight and see if I get banned again.
Do it!
Here in about an hour. I even learned OBS to make it a fabulous display. But, no, like Geek says, I'm like a 2-year-old that doesn't know any better. But you can find me on YouTube at Red and Only, or you can come join a game show that Whitey was, too immature to play because he can't hang with drunk kids.
Oh.
But we love Whitey, and someday I'm going to actually field the questions, and I'm going to invite him back on. But it's every Sunday at 1 o'clock Pacific time.
One day, if you're lucky, Whitey.
No. I've got special things planned for him. I got special, super secret plans.
Oh, God.
That's okay. You missed it earlier today. I was in a server with Liz, and I labeled myself as pre-meth phase. So that happened. If you looked on Cracker's stream, you saw Liz Reptile and pre-meth phase right underneath her.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Because I'm an asshole, and I don't care.
And Terracin.
I'm Terracin. You can find me on IMVU, YouTube, and Twitter.
Awesome. And Whitey.
I don't feel like advertising to 6 people.
Oh, come on, motherfucker, do it. Don't be a bitch.
Do it, or I'm going, or do it, or you're gonna see a
rude
fox
as all
right out
shit.
of your
Those
window.
6 people are here for fucking you.
Somebody else chill for Whitey.
What the fuck?
Yeah, actually, no, I'd like. How about this? How about have everyone for like 10 seconds shill for me and be honest?
Hey,
you know what?
Cracker's stream, he actually did it.
My
He said
show
how much
for
he
you.
loved him.
You have 6 people here that are watching the chaos stream.
Sympathizer.
No. Excuse me. You have 6 people here that are watching the chaos stream, not you. They're watching 6. They're watching Terra. They're watching Burnside. They're watching Cass and GCV. And if you don't fucking shill your shit to them, that's 6 people who don't give a fuck about you, man. I don't care how many fucking viewers you have. That's 6 people that you fucking told, you know what, go fuck yourselves. That's not cool.
Well,
that ain't all right.
Well, I'm almost at the end of this race in fun run, and when I'm done,
You're gonna lose all the respect you gained.
I don't
during
have
this
it.
stream.
Wait, when did I didn't gain any?
You gained respect by being a fucking dude who's just fucking streaming with all these people.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, this guy's all right. And if you don't fucking shill your shit to the 6 people watching now,
I'm not gonna do it now. Now it's even funnier.
No.
That's
what shows repentance. Go ahead. Go.
Go what?
Go. Put your fucking Patreon. I don't care.
Or this
I can't tell whether you're trolling or not.
I'm not trolling. Chill your shit, or you lost my respect.
Like every morning you wake
Jeff,
up.
I just wanted
your shit to 6 people, because those 6 people don't know you. They know these guys.
Jeff, my channel's dead. It doesn't matter.
Now,
it does. It always does. These
on.
people are watching us, and they're watching you.
First off, no one watches me. Second off, Jeff, I just want an autograph.
sticks his balls up for you all the time in ways that are very obnoxious and uncomfortable. The least you can do is shill your own shit for a change. Come on, you
invited to after hours now.
Can you just chill? Can you just chill so Irving doesn't die?
No, now I'm happy that he's upset.
Save Jeff Goldblum, Whitey. With the partner words, you could save Jeff.
I was just playing Fun Run, making an easy joke, and he just got all upset. Like, I can't believe he took that serious.
I believe in Goldblums.
You know what? Now the whole Christmas thing is weird to me.
It is weird. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it's not weird. All right, but at the same time, it doesn't matter how many people. If I have your fucking sub count and 6 people are watching me, I'm gonna tell them who I am. I'm gonna let them know.
This is just give me.
Either shill or I will shill for you.
No, not fair, not fair. Let him do it himself. Yes, Burnside.
Come on. Do is not apologize.
Come on,
show your gratitude, your appreciation of the GCB.
You appreciate these 6 people learning who you are through 6 and Burnside and Terra and through the Chaos people.
Does anyone else see this? You're making this like into a thing.
It's a thing. It is a thing. It is a thing.
It's
man.
not.
If 6 people don't matter. That's a thing. It's no
you call for the chaos
6
theory.
people matter.
You get the chaos theory.
It's chaos theory.
Chaos.
All right. That's apparently why people think I look like Jeff Goldblum, because that's chaos theory. Those
Hey,
6
Jeff
people
Goldblum was in
are
my neck of the woods
connected by
this year.
6 degrees of separation to every other person on the planet.
Jeff, I need you to calm down.
They're gonna learn about you,
right?
man.
Jeff.
You're really stressing out Whitey's back liver here.
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask Tara.
He's recovering surgery.
Tara, you're gonna have to send 2 nudes now. This is.
He can de-stress himself.
Everyone, you can find Whitey at Pornhub.com.
No.
I will learn how to use GIMP.
She advertised for me. Thank you.
You can find Whitey on Twitter at the White YouTuber at thefloridapanthers.com.
Or www.patreon, the White YouTuber.
Yes, you can also find Whitey at I'm not Gemini on Twitter.
GC.
Oh, GCV is actually fucking chilling.
The White
That's
YouTuber.
Also, I love the backside of Arby's.com.
White YouTuber.
Gemini.
Hashtag meat flaps.
Whitey, come on, man. How hard is it? How hard is it to say your fucking name and where you are?
Well, that now you're trying to dox me. Why you gotta be all
No.
serious?
How hard is it to say your fucking internet personality and where that personality
I'm
can
not
be
an
found?
internet. I'm just a loser with a channel. Why?
So are all of us, man. How is it difficult to say where that is?
Okay.
I'm also playing Fun Run.
No,
and having
man.
a good time right now.
No.
Here's the difference. Let me point this out,
did a
Eric.
fucking stubborn versus stubborn thing.
Yes, that's exactly what this is.
Yeah,
and I'm not budging.
I get it. Okay, but you know.
Yeah, but also, how old are you, by the way?
As my husband pointed out, Whitey did nothing. And
you should have learned by now.
That is
You're fighting with a child.
he did a thing, and I fought with a child, and now we're where we are.
Exactly.
Whitey
now
needs milk and cookies and a nice bedtime story.
Exactly. You're fighting with
But he's not old
And he needs to hire a prostitute.
Well, no, I go to Asian massage places. But yeah, no, you're fighting with an infant.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
she isn't old enough.
Just be honest with the audience and be honest with yourself. They can find you in New York on the north side of town, stretching your legs about in a nice Soviet uniform with a billboard that says, "I are the Caucasian sodomites. Follow me at YouTube/Captain Caucasian Communist Sodomy." Come on, man. It's not that difficult. Give them all your dick pics, tell them how you love wearing those pink panties and what have you, and have fun with it.
I'm purposely never going to advertise now on the Chaos Stream.
That is your choice. That is your choice.
Then we'll troll the shit out of you for it.
Yes, please.
And just to let the viewers know that when they look for Whitey at Pornhub, they're going to find midget porn.
Yes.
Oh god, I can't let one of my friends in Discord go there because she seriously has an irrational fear of midgets.
What?
Maybe I should have there. Maybe I should. She has an irrational fear of Whitey as well.
Okay, everybody here, send midget porn to Whitey at TJ Kirk at the Amazing Atheist.
All right, hold on. I don't want. All right. You guys, real quick, you want me to?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm not gonna do it.
Had me moist there for a minute, Whitey.
I think you and I can be fucking pals.
I think so too.
But if you don't do this,
come on, man.
No, because you were in that second.
I'm gonna lose a certain respect, man.
Jeff, you were in that second Independence movie. I lost all respect. So.
You know what?
Whitey?
That literally wasn't me. And as a person, yeah, no, you do what you want, man, and I'll do what I want.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right, this explains a lot.
No, not at all. No. Just because I'm drunk doesn't mean that that's somehow different from how I'm principled.
No,
right?
I know, but you're not. I don't think you're getting it though.
No, I get it.
What do you get?
Well, here's the thing,
no,
Irving.
hold on. This is actually interesting.
You think so little of the 6 people watching.
That is 100% not what I think.
Really?
So little
then
of myself.
Go ahead and fucking chill.
I think so little of myself. It's like who cares?
No. You said you don't want to shill for 6 people, and
Yes.
you know what? Those 6 people are waiting.
That
on
was
you.
a joke. How do you not?
Yeah,
see
it
that?
might have been a. No. It's a joke in context.
Yes.
But in reality,
Yes.
6 people are waiting to hear your info so they can follow you.
No.
Yeah, of course. Of course it is. Dude, you make jokes about me, you make jokes about everybody on the panel, but now you basically said, you 6 people, I don't think you deserve to know who I am. And that's not a joke. That's fucking, that's a thing.
Here's what I think is going on here. And right now Whitey's playing a character, and nobody else here is actually playing a character.
But you know what? When it comes to the point to shill your shit, now you should be you and sell your character to everyone who's willing to
What's
listen.
the character? I've been playing Fun Run the whole time.
And we've all invited you and said, you know what, your fucking character, if that's your person, and you go ahead, be
Yes,
you.
I don't get. I know I'm a piece of. What are you not getting? I know all this. Dad, thanks, Dad.
Do it, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Do it, or we'll have gay
I don't understand. I don't understand why you won't say your thing.
What, the channel?
Yes.
Because it's dead.
Who cares if it's dead? Just say it.
Like it's 6 watchers.
Oh well, no, and to be fair though, now I'm not saying it because this is even funnier than it was. Like this is.
Yeah, no. There's a joke to hear.
The stream has now gone on an extra 12 minutes because of this. This is amazing right now.
God damn it,
It's not uncommon.
Well, if you're not going to shill, then GCV, you have the floor.
Okay, and you can run it into his face from here on out since you.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Are you
so much of your time?
Are you GCV?
GCV?
The
floor is yours.
I'm just saying. You can find me at GCV Speaks on YouTube. I did have my first very big and very it was a great stream. I got a lot of dislikes on it. It's fine, whatever. Thank you, Aiden Paladin, for coming. No, you know what? I got a lot of dislikes, but I also got more likes than dislikes, so I'll
Why
take
did
that.
you get those dislikes, by the way?
You know what? I don't know, but the thing is, it just shows me that I have something to learn. It shows me that I have to improve the way that I host.
I went on 30 alt accounts and disliked it.
Probably.
You know what? Like, to be honest, dude, like, it was my first time doing my own thing. I don't know how this stuff works. I can admit that. You know,
I'm sorry. Fucking. To be fair though, I didn't realize it was Super Bowl weekend when you said Sunday, it just blanked that it was Super Bowl Sunday. That was my bad.
No, it's fine, dude. It's fine. The thing is like, what I told everybody here is that I actually respect the shit out of you, Whitey. Like, this Whitey guy, he helped me for an hour trying to figure out how to do my first.
I don't know what Jeff's fucking problem over here.
No.
Yeah.
This guy, he helped me for an hour, and he's like,
ideological problems, principle problems.
I don't have. You have pride, and that I find that sad.
Oh, poor baby. Be sad.
Can I finish, please? You guys go at it in a second. I just want to do my little shows.
Because I want to keep going at it. This is yes, please.
No, this guy, white YouTuber, whatever, go follow him. He actually spent like an hour just spending with me and setting up.
You don't have to, dude. What I do in private is what I do. You don't have to fucking. I'm not gonna donate and then go, oh, look how much I donated. No, you're good.
I'm just saying, dude. We give each other shit. I actually do consider you a friend, so.
I hate you.
I know. So if you want to follow Whitey, go to I'm Not Gemini on Twitter.
That's not my handle.
I know. That's the point. Gemini's better than he's gonna kill you in a rap battle. Anyway,
don't you dare say that. I'm gonna wipe the floor with him.
I do know what your handle is, and it's currently in chat.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, that's right. I haven't checked chat. They're probably yelling at me. Yep, Whitey, fuck you. Yeah. Should have guessed that.
I actually give a really big shout out to my buddy Dual Wield and Miles Beats, because they're making me they're waiving a huge fee, and they're making me an intro and outro for my videos. It's going to be SoundCloud-Miles Beats and YouTube.com-Dual Wielded. They're amazing. Dual Wield has taught me OBS, and he's given me so much knowledge. Thank you so much. Leaf, thanks for hanging out and let me do your stream. Aiden Paladin, don't fall asleep with me. That was really weird. Bundy King, I'll see you next time. Happa Supremacy, I'll see you guys next time. Everybody else, I'll see you next time. Thank you, Six. Thank you, Scoobie. Thank you, Irving. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, all you guys, for being here, boys. Oh, and if you want to donate to me, you can go to patreon.com/whiteyoutuber, and you can also subscribe.
Yeah, see, there you go. I advertised.
There, and you can also subscribe to my buddy.
You're not on After Hours.
You can also subscribe to Mercolium.
I can't make snakes.
Mercolium and Red and Only run this amazing show, which is Devil's Advocate. I would love to be on again. It was really fun last time.
Hey, hit me up. I'm planning things at least 3 weeks out now. Okay. I've got a soft spot in a few places for a few people, especially the Geek Tulu and Brown Bomber, who it's their fault I'm on the internet. So if you get mad, go and hit them up.
Yeah, to be honest, Mercolium has helped me out way more than I thought anybody else could as well. He's taught me a lot, give me a lot of knowledge on just basically Sony Vegas and stuff like that.
Well, you guys were shit talking. Merc was trying to help me with my OBS.
So, anyway.
Can I get 10 seconds, Six, before you go off?
Sure.
We're doing after.
God damn it. What?
Irving, sweetie,
He's still going. Come on.
Irving, rip, baby. Irving. Irving. Yeah.
You're muted.
Yes, you're muted. You're muted. Unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, sweetie. There you go.
You're muted, dude.
Who
We're doing After Hours on my channel. Everyone's
Miss-
invited.
Yes!
All the viewers, all the players.
Mr. Jeffs, I'm a big fan, and I got a stream coming up in about 45 minutes.
Except Whitey and GCV. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, what did GCV do?
He shilled your shit when you wouldn't shill your
Oh,
own
don't.
fucking
That's
shit.
guilt by association. Don't. No, hold on. Hold on. I'm a bad person, but GC is not.
Fair. Not fucking fair.
No. You're not being fair.
You're muted, baby.
I am being fair.
Listen, because I know
told
I'm.
you
It's
do
okay.
your own fucking dirty work, and he did it for you.
No.
You're both burnt. You're both burnt.
He was being a good person.
No.
And you're penalizing him
he was
for
being
that.
biased, is what he was being.
How's that being
Got me
biased? He likes
worse.
both. Explain yourself.
And then there was this stream.
He can show
I had
up
a
on the
little
next
stream.
time I do after hours.
I ain't sure. Jeff, go fuck yourself.
I had a stream.
You know what? I do my own thing. I don't.
I know you do your own thing. You got Christmas decorations in February.
Yep. I do it. And I do it.
Almost said it like an American Whitey. Almost.
But GC, you don't. I'm letting everyone know you don't deserve that at all. I do. I'm a piece of shit. You are not, GC. You're a good person.
No. He knows the risk he took. He knows what I'm like, and he knows the risk he took on your behalf.
Yes, and I will still show your shit to everybody I know.
I bet he will. I don't think he has any regrets here. But maybe the next time.
Oh, and then there was that.
And then you got muted again.
Maybe next time we'll do it.
God, fucking.
Whitey, come on,
fucking
man.
mute wars,
I gotta kick you.
I've
if you
been
do
muted
that
like
shit again.
30 times. Go
Keep
fuck
going.
yourself.
Keep
You know
going.
what? I get it.
Keep
You're a
going.
minority. You can't count.
Fucking internet blood sports right now. Internet blood sports right fucking now.
Jeff and Whitey on the
It's not blood sports.
Kumite.
This is
Yeah,
internet
Kumite.
troll sports.
Kumite.
Kumite.
This is not
Kumite.
blood
Jeff and
sports.
Whitey.
Fucking. Yes.
I would sit through all of that. I would. And I don't sit through the Kumite very often for all of it.
He's
I like
just
talking like
timing.
things,
He's just
but
putting
all
the
my
fucking
crap
clock
at-
on it. To how long?
Just end it 6.
I'm out.
End it now.
6, take control of you.
Yeah. Let's just
I
end
will-
this shit now. Like, oh my god.
Set up.
Oh, I swear to God.
Oh, just somebody.
I'm trying to eject this guy, but he's not. It doesn't want to eject him. So
Fine.
I'm.
Let's go over to your server.
Oh, and next guy.